Tasis.
In the upper left, I like how you say that like I'm like this dog. Like, who's that? What's that doing there? And I'm like, oh. We have. Whoa. Who is that, man?
That must be the Protoss voice from.
That I was just not ready for. Imagine picking up the phone and that guy's talking to you.
Not interested. I hang up on him. Biggest mistake of my life. You want to bring me to hire?
In the center right, we have.
Well, I wonder if when hiring people to do these voices, they had to pay the Terran guy way more than the Protoss guy because he had so many more names to say.
That's so funny.
I actually wonder it too because I'm a nerd. All right. PVT, I'm actually like overjoyed that we're going to cast a match that is not Terran vs. Terran right this moment.
Yeah, me too. I could write a book.
If Puzzle goes 0-2 out, I'm going to be so sad. I'm like getting tears in my eyes thinking about it, like, no!
All right.
In fact, I hope it goes 2-1 so we can cast multiple
Yeah, me too. I would like to cast a 2-1 PVT.
Well, Puzzle scouting out Bomber, seeing a single gas. Will he steal gas? That's something that's gained a little bit of popularity recently. Slows down any tech-heavy rushes.
And we're just going to have to wait and see what exactly the strategy is going to be. You don't, Terran never shows Protoss what he's going to do. You always get 1 or 2 Marines out, and then you start to chase out the probe. Then you can go into the tech route.
And he has, in fact, chased the probe out. Second gas is going up for Puzzle. Will Bomber get a second gas? Looks like he is going to go for a factory pretty shortly here.
Oh. Sad life of that probe.
He did get some information, though, seeing 2 Marines, knowing that he didn't just throw up a tech lab as soon as the probe got out of vision.
Yep. He probably would have wanted to see a little bit more, though. The probe basically like, my whip streams destroyed. I can't do a probe voice. I just found that out. I thought I could do it. I was like, go for it, Tasis. You can do it. It's going to be funny. And then I started talking, and I was like,
Tasteless.
Oh,
that was terrible.
Yeah, see, it's hard.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna be
It's hard to talk like a robot that doesn't actually have a voice. Now Bomber, actually, he got 100 gas, took his SCVs off gas, and made a command center. So he's actually being tricky, as you can even imagine. This is so tricky. In fact, more barracks going up. This is not going to be what Puzzle's expecting at all. But guess what?
What? Robo Bay.
There you go, Tasis. Robo Bay right there. Puzzle says, you know what? I'm not completely sure what's going on. Should I, A, gamble, just guess what's going on and do something like make a Nexus? Or B, make a robotics facility, get out an observer, and see exactly what he's doing? And Puzzle has chosen the latter, which is awesome. One of the only Protosses manly enough to go for a quick observer to figure out
This is what you always want to do. If you're not 100% sure, why not get an observer? You're not going to be behind.
When in doubt, get an observer.
Yeah. When in doubt, observer needs to come out.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. They're never going to fit that now, Artosis. Artosis, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course.
Yeah, that's a good cartoon. It's a good cartoon.
Yeah.
Although I think they remade it, didn't they?
Yeah.
It like sucks.
Yeah, I would never watch the new one.
I know.
I'm a sick Ninja Turtles hipster.
All right, we got an Immortal coming out here. And did he see that command center? You saw. Well, I mean, actually, it doesn't matter. He's going to see it.
The observer knows, anyways. You see, the observer's invisible, so it can just fly around and scout stuff. It's like awesome.
See, guys, it turns out it's a pretty good unit.
It's like the best unit in the whole game. Look at that. He has like full information right now. He's getting out an Immortal.
Oh my God, that just happened. Okay.
Sadness.
Wow.
And look at that. The other pylon to actually power it is on the low ground. So, of course, it can die if Terran comes over there.
That was painful.
Yeah.
I haven't casted a game where that's happened in a while.
Yeah. And Puzzle, believe me, he's not happy with that. You have to be pretty on top of things, pretty on the ball to actually beat Bomber. All right, so Bomber right now just very standard with 3 barracks into a factory. He'll get that starport right thereafter. Meantime, looks like we're actually going to have a small Immortal push here. The patch is not in effect on the Korean server for any of you wondering out there. You're not going to see a +1 range on this Immortal.
I can't wait for that +1 range on the Immortal,
That's going to be neat, man.
So I want to watch the...
oh, look at this. I love this.
Ooh! Whoa.
Oh, man, that's that 5 force fields for 0
actually
kills.
The most wasteful thing I've ever seen.
Well, I don't know if it's the most wasteful. I would say I could name quite a few things, but not Starcraft related.
What?
Huh? Yeah. All right, so unfortunately for Puzzle, he's made a couple of very small mistakes, but I mean, he's scouting very well. He's got a nice little unit composition at the moment. Stim, though, is on the way. It's about 1/4 of the way done. More gateways coming out. Forge and Twilight Council on the way. Would not be overly surprised to see a Twilight Council go up pretty quickly. Oh, we'll definitely be seeing Charge as he is starting to chrono boost out his +1 armor.
All right, so I think right now Puzzle's expecting to do a lot of damage to chisel away at that entrance, maybe bust in, and I think he's got to be frustrated with the fact that he just completely screwed that up. And he's already had an Immortal stuff, so he had to destroy a pylon. So Puzzle's actually having a pretty tough time.
Yes.
This is not the game that he would like to have seen play out like.
Yeah. But, you know, he's doing a good job. His economy's very solid. He's getting that charge upgrade. He's getting that +1 armor upgrade. But if he doesn't have either of those when this hits, he's going to have to stall for time with force fields, which of course is painful. In fact, he's starting to make photon cannons. And this is actually something really cool you can do as Protoss. No one ever thinks of it because it looks like newbie. But I don't think they're actually going to be up in time. This is actually a pretty sick timing by Bomber. By the way, has 20+ supply more than Puzzle at the moment.
Stim will finish in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's done. And nice force fields. He's going to have to buy some time with that. Notice he's pulling back his army. He needs that charge. He needs that +1 armor. 2 more warp gates are going to come into play. And it looks like he has enough force fields to stall off once again. And
his cannons are finished too. So
beautifully done by Puzzle. Absolutely beautifully done. And now Puzzle can start catching up on supply. He's really put a ton of money into tech and upgrades right now. And now that he's got those, he's got to really focus on macroing up.
Looks like you've spotted that one little pylon over there. Look, Bomber is just playing perfectly.
Yeah,
I think actually not
he's
only
so scary.
I think he actually might have missed a pylon at some point in time. Your Puzzle.
Perhaps. We do have the biggest drop ever. It's total doom drop coming up. But Puzzle does have charge. He does have +1 as well.
2 places at once.
Yeah, he is. But the front does have cannons, don't forget. Very useful. Dropping some Zealots behind. And there you go. It looks like he should be able to clean this up. Bomber picks up and gets out of there.
Nice attack up here in the front. Those Marauders very scary.
Yep, photon cannons really helping there.
The Zealot, it was just chasing after him. Now he's going to die.
Sad. Well, Zealots don't actually die. They get warped back to Ire,
Actually, that's true. It's not a bad deal.
If they can warp back to Ire every time a Zealot dies, why can't I warp it back? Why can't we have a map called Ire and I can just warp my Zealots around wherever I want them?
That's a good point, Artosis.
Yeah. Well, Puzzle right now taking a 3rd base. It's kind of an interesting timing there. He does have Psystorm on the way. His +2 armor is about to finish up as well. Many ghosts on the way for Bomber. He's already got the Ghost Energy upgrade, so he's going to have a ton of EMPs ready. Bomber is just, he's so frightening, man. His macro is so on key.
And and Bomber now getting an additional expansion. You know, we have all these little engagements. The real story in this game, guys, is Bomber just getting ahead and ahead and ahead in what he's making. He's just getting so much stuff.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
And unfortunately, you will lose that High Templar, but he did get a very nice feedback off. He does have Size Storm, warping in a ton more High Templar here. And he's going to have to make sure all this stuff is really well split. You know, he has so much that relies upon energy. The Immortals can be EMP'd, the Sentries, the High Templar. These are all very important units. And if Bomber can EMP at all, he will easily win the battle.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he misses, actually. Nice.
Oh, that was weird.
Snipes out that High Templar.
You see, what Bomber's doing that's so perfect is he's never over-engaging.
Yeah.
He gets a little bit in there and says, can I win this?
Yeah.
And if he can, then he goes, all right, keeps going with it. Otherwise, he very carefully sneaks
You got to pick off the army. You know, if they get a few good Size Storms off on your Marine base, everything's going to die. Oh.
Whoa, that was so close.
Yeah.
All right, scan here. Oh, nice snipe. Puzzle starting to feel the heat right now.
Certainly is. He's got to be so careful. Oh, man, and just everything being sniped out. Nice little lead marauder there.
Not a lot of room to move.
Oh, God, and this is really bad, Tasteless. Really, really, really bad.
I know.
Oh, boy. But he does have that +2 armor.
A few more Zealots do come up there. Oh, but see, Bomber's so good. What he does, he just picks up and then moves them to the other side of the force field.
And that's just too many Marines left alive. Not enough energy left for Puzzle. And even dropping a mule. Bomber using his in-game taunts. He's just getting so well known for. And it looks like Puzzle is pretty much dead.
Yep. Unfortunately for Puzzle, he does still have a shot, though, in the next game they'll be playing. So, looks like another beautiful EMP. That was a really nice one, hitting those sentries.
And Bomber not even microing at this point, just saying, okay, I have enough, goodbye. GG.
Yeah,
you know, Puzzle fought pretty well, but, you know, in an era where Terran is doing extremely well, Bomber, one of the best Terrans in that era and others.
Yeah.
Just showing Puzzle what's up.
Well, Bomber,
I really like Puzzle's play, though. I do.
Yeah, well, you know, I like what he was trying to do. Yes. I did not like any of his execution, and I guarantee he probably feels the same way.
Well, how many High Templars did we actually see just go out and get sniped?
Yeah, or the Immortal.
Of course, Snipe has sick range and all that, yeah. But, you know, you have to get more done with those High Templars. If you're going to choose that High Templar path, you have to find a way to make it work. And if you don't, Bomber is going to roll you.
He also never had the option to really have map presence. I mean, basically, Bomber just kept making more and more stuff, and Puzzle's smart enough to be, to think to himself, well, I can't actually just move out on the map like that. I'm going to lose anyways. And then when you get in a position like that where Terran has map dominance, then it's so easy for them to EMP you. Because you're like in this little valley. And,
yeah. Everything's kind of together.
Sucks.
It's hard, man. You have to work on your control groups. You have to have everything split very well.
Well, you know, the funny thing about the Protoss army that's interesting is, like, there's so many abilities that need to be casted at once. I mean, like, what is the best order for that, you know? Do you force field it, then storm? Do you storm, then force field? You know, I don't know. All right, so the results so far. As you can see, we have Leung and Bomber with a win. Puzzle Marine King with a loss. We'll be back soon after this 5-minute break with more awesome StarCraft 2 action here at the GSL Codex.